This is episode 1 of figuring my out. So I quit my job to do my own thing. But what is my own thing? Let's start from the beginning, shall we? How do I choose an idea to work on? There are many questions and there are many filters you have to go through to think about what kind of product you want to build. But I think at the core, you have to answer these 3 questions. Who do you want to serve? What problem do you want to solve? And is there demand for it? What's interesting is that these 3 questions at the core, the order of the question that you want to answer is up to you. So you can start with, these are the people I want to help, I want to serve. What problem do they have? What problem are they willing to pay for? Or you start with, this is the problem I want to solve. Let's see who has this problem. Then among that, what are they willing to pay for? An example is Apple. They start with, they want to build computer. And from there, they figured out, okay, these are the group of people who want personal computer. Or you start with the demand, where there is a market here. People are asking for a certain thing. An example would be AI. Now it's a big topic and people want to explore. So there are a lot of demand in that area. Now, within that area, what are the problems that you want to solve and who do you want to help? Under demand, there are 2 things. The market itself, the people who are interested in this, is there enough of them? And then there is the willingness. Would they pay for it? Is the pain big enough? Are you able to convey the value of your solution? What is the cost of not getting it solved? Does doing this increase their status in some way? There are many things that go into that, and that this is basically marketing, to figure out who, where are they aggregate, what do they want, and how does our solution fit with their wants and needs. For me, now I'm gonna start with the who. I want to start with who I want to serve. Is it the right way? I don't know, we will find out. If your goal is to make money as soon as possible, then you probably should start with demand. They already demand, just need to solve or do things that those people would pay for. But for me, right now, my goal is to learn. And maybe this is one of the lessons that I have to learn, that, well, if I want to make money, then I should put money in the center focus. In my case, I want to start with the who. I want to serve people like me. What do I mean by that? Who are people like me? The way I see it, this is where they are and this is where they want to be. And this is a bridge. The people I want to serve, these people, this one here, the one that they know they want something else. They know they're capable for more, they're hungry for more, but also struggle, afraid of the unknown, overwhelming by all the things that have to do, self-doubt. And at the same time, they also have the thoughts of, I'm not doing enough. I'm not moving fast enough. I don't know what I'm doing. Those are the things in my head. I want to emphasize on this is that they want it. So I don't need to convince them that they need to. They already want it. They just might be struggle on how to deal with everything, how to deal with the unknown, how to believe in themselves. So these are my who. The problem I want to solve, at least for this first one, is consistency. This is the problem I face myself. You might have heard of this, sketching your own itch. One of the itchy thing I have is consistency. And then I came across this book, 12-week years. I've been reading a lot of books and consuming a lot of content around this topic on goal setting, achieving more and stuff like that. What I like about this book is that it put everything together in a framework. All the different books now putting in one framework that make it very easy to follow. Concept from the book, there's basically 2 parts. One is the framework, the other one is the process. And the framework is that you start with vision, and from your vision you create goals that you want to achieve. From goals you create action plan, and then you execute. The process to work with this framework is you create a plan, you execute, you measure whether or not you follow the plan and whether or not that plan get you to the goal. You evaluate the action and the result, and then you plan again. Makes sense, right? And it's not that new. You heard it before. It's nothing revolutionary. But honestly, myself, I'm not doing it enough. So after I read the book, implement the framework, and I was thinking, I want a software for this. The thing with software is that the measurement will be out of the box. With the execution, would be nice to have a reminder. This was the plan. Do it now. Do it in an hour, and so on. So yes, that's what I want to build. When you look at market, there are basically 2 types of market. There are existing market and new market. With the new market, you probably have innovative solution, but yeah, you need to educate the market. to let them know that there is this new thing can solve a problem that you didn't know that it was a problem before. This means you have to create demand. On the other side is the existing market. Existing market means they already solving it somehow. This is where you can go in and solve it better, or you can go in and solve it differently, or you segment the market. Within those big pool, you want to focus on certain group of people, you want to solve it better for them. In my case, the product I want to build, it's an existing market. Goal setting, to-do list and stuff like that exists. We're doing it. We're doing it either on paper, we're doing it with some software, we're doing it in the head, so we don't even write it down. People are doing something already. In my case, I just want to solve the problem differently. So this would be segment, because not everyone gonna like this framework. There are many framework on how to get more done. There are framework on how to achieve your goal, but so many frameworks. It's not for everyone. Some people like certain frameworks more than the others. This might sound just water. There's no meat on the bone. Do we have to go through this? I actually think this is an important exercise to go through. This will come out a lot in your messaging. So once we get to that state, we'll start to have to communicate your idea to let people know that this is the one they're looking for. This is the solution they want. I think having clarity in your thinking will help a lot. For now, I want to build something that's meaningful for me. So I want to enjoy the building process. Maybe it's a builder fallacy, where I'm focused on building too much and not enough about the demand. We will see. I mean, in a way, I also hope that, this idea that if you follow your passion, you never work a day in your life. So that thinking, you follow your passion, you're able to stick with it long enough that eventually it will make money. But I guess that's the catch, eventually. So how long is eventually? We will find out. I will do market research to feel more confident that I'm not the only one. If that video already available, it will be linked here. See you in the next video.